Hey, how you guys doing? So welcome back. So we're in a tough market. We're in a tough part of this run, and we have to learn how to cope enough to make it through. So I was talking with my dearest friend, my confidant, like we just talk about everything, and she reminded me of the idea of enough. That's one of the most adult words. Like her words are, it's one of the most adult words in the English language, and I agree with that. And I agree with it because you need enough right now in everything, in all the aspects of your life. As crypto goes, right now, when I look at the chart, we're in a bull run, right? Things are supposed to be grooving. It's the last few months, assuming the last few months of the bull run. The once in every 4 years event, the last 3 months of it should be all boom, but it's not going to happen. Big money is messing with little money, and they're trying to frustrate you as much as possible to get you to give up so that they can get your coin and make money off it. So you have to understand how to take joy in what you do have. Because if you zoom out, when times look tough right now, you zoom out. You back your chart up a little bit from looking at the hourly or the daily or even the weekly. Back out to monthly. And you look at those bars and you see how far you've come. And it'll relax you. You'll realize, okay, that's enough. I needed that. When you look at today, whether we're talking NFTs or crypto, big caps, Bitcoin, Ethereum, mid caps, everybody, layer ones, layer twos, all the way down to DeFi and small caps. Everybody's red right now. At the time that I'm doing this video early in the morning, everybody's red. One coin is grooving right now, and that's Solana. So guess what? That's enough. That is enough. Solana's pump is like when ETH pumps, it doesn't really pump that often at all, but it goes 1-2% almost every day. It dips a little bit, then it comes back and it starts to the new thing. It goes 1-2%. It will lull you to sleep, but you are making money in Ethereum. Solana is on like a 10-15%. Like for the past few days, like just last week, it was 145, $150. It's 220, I mean, a little over 200 now, 205, 210 in a week. So 60% maybe pump. Good. That's good. That's enough. That's enough to say something I got today is positive, and I'm gonna ride that. I'm gonna ride that for my head and my heart, so I don't go crazy in this thing. So that's one application of enough. The other enough is a lot of people in this industry take pride in diamond hand and stuff. Like I'm diamond hand. I'm never selling this. Like when you hear people saying that, the Gordon Geckos of the world and the people with all this money who can afford to hold it because their daily costs and their living expenses are taken care of, and they're actually sitting on excess money, they can afford to diamond hand and see if they can get even more excesses. We all can't necessarily do that. We have to know when enough is enough. And you do want to be able to hold crypto past a certain point. You want to be able to hold through the rockiness and into the prosperity a little bit. But especially in NFTs, even more than crypto, because NFTs are so new and so speculative, you have to know everything's not going to go to Valhalla, they call it. Everything's not going to go to the top of the game, the 100 ETH token. Maybe it gets to 3 and it dips, and you say, man, this sure feels like it's going to go to 10. You might want to hold a little bit and see. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's on the way to 0 and you're being greedy. And if you had the 3 ETH offer on something that you think is worth 10 ETH, right now that's $12,000. Are you going to pass the 12,000 hoping you get to 80,000? It's a good gamble if you think you can get there, but you might not. Sometimes you have to say, hey, I'm not rich. That $12,000 can change my life in some way, and that's worth me getting rid of this picture or my involvement in this group of people who also have similar pictures. You have to know when enough's enough, I think, to win this game. If you don't make it to the top and you have 100 ETH flip, So what? The game's not over. You can take profit, get some of that, fix what you have to fix in your own house, and then try again with some of the ETH that you did get. And maybe the next one can take you there. I just don't want people to get caught chasing something and everything goes to zero and you miss this bull run. You missed the chance to have made 5, 6 figures or more because you gambled on the wrong things. And you're going to pick a whole bunch of wrong things. So if you take little profits along the way, you don't zero out. At least you took a profit and you can try again on another one. So I want to keep that in mind. Um, just look out for the diamond hands. I don't need to say much right now. Today's good. I feel great. I'm out of energy already because I am. I can't sleep. I'm always thinking this stuff. But don't forget the power of enough. Don't forget to use your own judgment to determine what's enough for you and not listen to somebody who's in a different predicament than you. Maybe they also don't have $1 million, but they also don't have any costs or things that they need to take care of, no liabilities, so they can afford to gamble longer. Pay attention to what your individual circumstances and situation is and are to know how to navigate and play and when to say enough is enough. Okay? All right. If you get time, I would love it if you can look at some of my other videos. It would help me out tremendously. It helped YouTube to recognize me and say, hey, this guy is saying something that somebody wants to hear. That would be awesome if you can do that. And I hope you go out, you use enough to help you make some money out there. Okay, take care and enjoy your weekend.